Anthony Hartwig here with another Hoban girls basketball player profile. I am joined by another senior in Riley Bennett. Riley, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so senior year, we were a part of senior night not too long ago when you guys were able to host Ellet. What's it kind of been like going through this year, realizing that everything you do is like the last ride, the last time you do this, the last home game, the last playoff game, the last time you play this team, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, definitely realizing that it's all the last just makes us like want it more. We want to work harder every day, just knowing that every game is just getting towards the end of the road and just, always just cherishing every moment that we have left together as a team.
What last hit you the hardest so far this season? Like, what was the one last that really got your emotions going?
Um, Honestly, our last regular season game that we played last Wednesday against Western Reserve, it didn't end out the way we wanted it to, so that's kind of what made it more emotional. Just ending out the regular season kind of on a hard note, but kind of just motivated us more for the tournament around that, knowing that we needed to get better and to make it where we want to be.
So, from your perspective as a senior, when you're going through the regular season, you know at the end of every game, like, okay, there's another regular season game. There's another game to be played, win or lose. Now
Yeah.
it's tournament time, and the reality that your last game as a player is coming. Does that make everything a little bit more intense, especially in practices and warm ups, saying, like, we have to really be at our A game every time we go out on the floor?
Yeah, 100%. Just knowing that any game could be the last just kind of puts us into a different like focus and perspective, knowing that we need to go out there and play our hardest at every moment that we can.
How do you avoid not falling into the trap of letting that make you guys tighten or letting make you guys like think about, oh, this could be my last thing, or not letting that get too much into your heads?
Hmm. Yeah, we have to just get over those like stressful moments. We just have to treat every game like a regular game and just continue to go out there and play how we usually know how to play.
Three seniors on this team, and we've been introduced to all three of them. Great leaders. What do you think the three of you bring to this program as leaders, and what kind of ways do you differ in leadership styles?
Yeah, so we've been with Hoban basketball for our all of our high school careers. So we've been here the longest out of everyone on our team, and we have a lot of experience. Definitely, we just use that experience to help out the younger girls and get everyone on the same page with plays and everything from there. Just moving us all on the same track to get to the as far as we want to go in the tournament.
I mean, we were talking to Emma the other day, one of your fellow seniors, and she was talking about how you guys are three straight district champions, and there's this hunger to make it four in a row for the senior class. What is that like to know that you have won three in a row, and this is your chance to kind of never go a year in your high school career without winning a district championship?
Yeah, it's definitely a big goal, winning a district championship every single year. We want to keep that same record, that same strive that we have every year to be able to get to the district championship, go as far as we can, and just keep defending our titles.
And you said it before, it's a younger team this year. It looks a little different. There's a lot of new faces that are stepping up to in bigger roles. Because of that, you've had a couple of more ups and downs than we've seen from the past in Hoban. How have you guys navigated those ups and downs that the season has brought and not let it hurt your confidence?
Yeah, we've definitely learned to persevere over those challenges. We're always getting the gym together, just working on what we need to work on, helping out with the plays. We have a lot of plays in our playbook, so it's not everyone's going to be perfect, but we just have to be there to help each other and just move each other along the right path.
What's been your biggest point of growth this season, do you think, as a basketball player, when you look at the development you've had in your career?
Yeah, I definitely think that I've had to step up to a leading position this year. The previous years we've always had a pretty stacked team, and with Lene Riley last year and the years before, she's kind of been in that leading position. I feel like a lot of us have had to step up this year to be able to continue and just be leading ladies on the team.
It was never a surprise that you were going to come into the season needing to be a leader. It wasn't like you lost a person in fall or something. Like, you knew, okay, these people are graduating. I'm going to have to step up and be a leader. So take us through kind of like the summer and the preseason, what it was like trying to get your footing as a leader and develop those leadership skills.
Yeah, so through like the preseason, we had a few like summer leagues and everything. That's kind of the first time that I was that we were all introduced to like our new team, since we have a lot of freshmen. The first time we were actually all playing together, I just kind of like from that point, I wanted to be able to be a leader to those younger girls, and just show them like my experience and what I can help them out with, just moving them along the right path, and just helping everyone out, teaching them what our values are on this Hoban basketball team.
And we've brought it up before, it's a young team, so there are going to be a lot of players that are going to be in the same roles next year. When
Yeah,
we talk to these players next year and we ask them what kind of impact playing with Riley had on them, what would you hope their answer would be? What kind of impact do you want to leave on this program?
I definitely hope that they would think that I left a positive impact. Always encouraging my teammates. I always, just try to be the best leader that I can be, constantly just helping everyone out. And I just want them to know that I was a hard worker, and just come and bring it in practice every day in games.
Every leader in everything has someone that showed them how to do it before they do it. So, who were the people in your life that showed you how to lead and kind of made you confident in your own leadership ability?
Yeah, definitely my parents. Both my parents played high school sports, so they definitely teach me my leadership values and just skills, and just always treating everyone else with giving them the knowledge that I know to be able to move our team forward to success.
One of the hallmarks of Hoban athletics that we've already seen are the impacts that you guys have on the community and the way that you guys are able to do community outreach projects and things like that. From your perspective, what does that do for you to go out into the community and support them as much as we know they support you guys?
Yeah, definitely it just brings the team together by doing those like service and community things. We did we had like a service project with making like blankets for kids at the Ronald McDonald House. Just like giving back to those that support us, and just we want to be there for them as much as they're for us.
And those are random acts of kindness for strangers. So my next question is, what do you think is the nicest thing that a stranger has ever done for you?
Um, I don't. That's kind of a tough question. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like random acts of like kindness, like throughout like each day, like strangers just giving you compliments, or either just like doing like little things like helping you out. I don't know. It's kind of just like the little things that kind of lift up everyone's spirits.
What about, we'll flip it. What's the nicest thing you think you've ever done for a stranger in a normal day kind of setting?
Um, I mean, I always try and compliment people if I see a quality about them and I just like it. I always let them know, because that can go a long way for some people.
If a stranger is watching this interview, then they want to give you kind of a boost. What's that one compliment that when you get it, it's like, oh, that really is going to boost my day because maybe it's something that I don't believe about myself or whatever it may be. It's something that you struggle with your confidence. So, what's that one compliment that you can get that would really boost your day?
Yeah. I think something about my personality. If someone just recognizes like my kindness and just my drive just to always like help people, I feel like that would really boost my confidence.
Speaking about personality, we are getting introduced to this girls' basketball team very quickly. Talk about the personality of this locker room and what's it like to spend every day with these girls and what they kind of bring to the table from the personality aspect.
Yeah. It's definitely a very exciting and fun team to be on. Definitely with the younger girls, a lot of the freshmen, we always have a good time in the locker room, definitely before games. We're always in there like listening to music, just getting hyped up for each game. Like even practices in the locker room, we're always just having a good time together, just cherishing every moment, that team bond. We definitely grown with our team bond this year. And yeah, just it's just a fun time with them.
And you say you've grown with your team bond. So my question is, what's the favorite team bonding exercise that you guys have been able to do this year with such a new team?
Um, we had a really fun Christmas party this year. Actually, it was like we had a bunch of games. It was like it was a very competitive time. There was like three different teams. There was Team Pam, Team Willie, and Team Nash. So there was like a team for each of our coaches, and I feel like that really brought us together, and just we enjoyed spending time with each other like outside of practice.
Did you guys have a team Secret Santa?
We did, yeah. That
Okay,
was
so what was your Secret Santa gift that you gave, and then we'll flip it and say what you got for a Secret Santa gift.
Yeah. The Secret Santa gift that I gave, I got a Starbucks gift card. I gave a Starbucks gift card. There was like candy. fuzzy socks. I think it was like, I forget what the budget was, but it wasn't a lot of money. So we kind of just did like little stuff. And we did like the white elephant thing where you pass it around. So I think the person that got mine was, I think it was either KO or Mackenzie. I forget. But mine was from Emma. It was like some Bath and Body Works stuff, a candle, candy, and then like a little ornament with like our team picture on it.
While we're talking about gifts, what do you think is the best gift you've ever kind of received, whether it be for a birthday, a Christmas, or maybe just a random gift for no special occasion?
Mm-hmm. I feel like the best gift, I would probably say whenever I was little, I think in elementary school or middle school, it was during Christmas, we got a gift to go to Disney World the following summer. So that was probably the best one.
What was your favorite Disney park? Because there's four of them, and everyone has their favorite spot to be
Yeah.
at. So, what was your favorite part of it?
My favorite park was probably, I like Magic Kingdom. It's just the basic one, but I liked it.
All right. So, as we talk about these favorite memories that you have off the floor with your teammates, what's your favorite memory on the floor? What's your favorite basketball memory in your Hoban career?
Mm-hmm. Um, my favorite memory, I would probably say beating a recent one would probably be beating Solon in overtime this year, just because of how intense and competitive the game was. There was a lot of hype to it, and just I feel like it was just a good outcome for us, obviously, and it was like really a confidence booster and moving our season forward. So
We've also already talked about you supporting your community, but what about the community support that you guys get? We've been to plenty of your games already now. We see the crowds that you guys pool and the electricity that that gym has on a home game at Hoban. What does that mean to this team to know that there's a whole community of alums, of fans, of parents that really have your back?
yeah, it really means everything to us to just know that we have such a great support system. Definitely in girls basketball too. I feel like we have a lot of fans that come out and watch girls basketball, which is a great thing. That's not always the case at other schools. So I'm just very grateful for everyone that supports our team.
You get a lot of student support. What's your favorite sport to go and be a part of the student section for?
Definitely football. We have a great football team, and it's always fun at each football game. So
They had a heck of a run this year. I'm sure it was fun to be a part of
yeah,
that as a student body.
yeah,
Can't let you go without talking about these coaches that you have. 35 years of experience on that bench. What's it like to be under them, and what kind of things have they taught you, not just about basketball, but about life?
yeah. They've definitely been great role models to look up to. Um, they te- they've I've learned a lot of them outside of basketball, just about like life. Always working hard, always to your greatest potential. They've just taught us so many lessons. It's hard to list off everyone. Coach Willie has many quotes that he uses every single day. Always just encouraging us to give it our all, no matter what, because things are always going to come to an end. But as long as you just keep pushing and working hard, hopefully you made a good impact on it.
When you guys were able to get Coach Pammer's 600th career win, what was that moment like as his team? I mean, knowing that we see a lot of 500, 600 is just over the moon good. What was that kind of like?
Yeah, it was definitely a great feeling that she was able to accomplish that with our team. Always just, I'm just glad that we were in that position to be that team that she got her 600th win with. Throughout her whole coaching career, she's done great things for girls basketball, and it's just a good feeling.
And when you look at all the basketball skills you've been able to accomplish and all the things that you've been able to do, which one do you put the most credit on Coach for developing in you as a player throughout your career?
Yeah. Um, I feel like since I transferred to Hoban my sophomore year, I feel like it was definitely a big leap, a big jump for me coming from a different school to where I am now. They've definitely improved myself as a player in so many ways that I'm very grateful for. Since I came to Hoban, I've learned so much, and I feel like I've developed in every single aspect of the game just by being on a good team with competitive nature around me, always getting better in practice every day because of who I'm around. So I'm just very grateful for that.
As we wind down this interview, we have to talk about the future. What your life what you want your life to look like after you graduate Hoban, and what kind of things you want to accomplish?
Yeah, I'm actually still debating on if I want to play in college or not, or if I just want to focus on academics. But I'm pretty much kind of undecided right now. I just feel like I'll probably be able to make that decision pretty soon here. I feel like kind of whenever the season ends, I just need some more time to think. But definitely go to college somewhere. I'm not too sure what I want to get a degree in either, so I'm kind of a little undecided. But that's definitely a goal of mine.
If you do decide to play college basketball, what kind of things would you look for in a coach in a program that would say like this is where I want to land as a home?
Yeah. Definitely, coaches having that relationship with coaches outside of just the sport. You know, college is a big part in your life, so it's a big step into becoming an adult. So just having understanding coaches, guiding you in the right direction just for success. Obviously coming into a family like team, you don't really know everyone like you have in high school or just the years before. So just having people there to help you with the new adjustments and just being there for you.
Since you're undecided, give us just a broad scope of some of your interests and some of the things that you might land in as a career path.
I enjoy like anatomy right now, so maybe something like in the science field. I'm not really sure. It would be kind of hard, but I don't like chemistry or anything. So if it was like anatomy, like human body stuff, I'd be good with that.
All right, before we let you go, I want to give you the chance to thank your support system and all the people that have been there for you throughout your career.
Thank you. So I just want to thank, I've been playing basketball since first grade. I've had so many people in my life, so many coaches. My family comes to all my games. I'm very grateful for that. My grandparents are still here to be able to come and even support me. My parents have done so much for me throughout like AAU, everything, just always making me better, like even training. It just takes a lot of time and money. So I'm very grateful for that. And my little siblings too, just always being there to support me. And every single coach that I've had, every coach that I've had has made me better in a different way. Everything that they've done for me, I'm just very grateful that they've made me a better player. And my teammates too, as well. I'm very grateful for all of the friendships that I've made throughout my whole career. Some of my best friends I've met playing basketball. So it's just a great feeling that the sport can bring you so many people in your life.
All right, Riley, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We wish you the best of luck in the rest of your tournament run. We hope it definitely lasts as long as it possibly can. And we look forward to talking to you again real soon.
Yes, thank you so much.